tournament. Like I
Oh,
even
yeah?
still went to play.
Did you wear a
I did
mask?
pretty good though. I went like what? I think I went 7-3.
How is it relevant to the story? What happened at the Pokemon tournament? Did you infect everyone?
No. That's what I said. No. I didn't infect everybody. No, I didn't
Most
infect
of them?
everybody. What's that?
Just most of them?
Just me and my friend Josh.
Imagine if you had COVID and you went to that tournament, what would happen?
Oh, I'll be bad because my immune system's really bad. So
I mean, it's pretty good right now. You haven't been infected.
no.
How
Because
are
my
you
doctor,
okay?
because my doctor said that what would happen if I get COVID? You would be out for a while.
Aren't you scared because you're like working at Joann's and you're kind of
Nah, I'm not
exposing
scared. I'm not
yourself?
scared. I'm not scared. I mean, when I first worked there, like everything, like they told me like, oh, like so you're working here, this and that, and then they told me like, oh yeah, the government called us and says we're essential first. I'm like, what? I was like, yeah, my coworker said that. And then like half some of the stores, like they don't even follow the directions. I'm just like, why? San Diego has to be ordered to it. Like you have to wear a face mask. And there's like a couple of customers here and there that sometimes are like really like a Karen, a bad Karen. I had like 2 incidents before. I had this one incident where my coworker was cutting something for this customer, and he was taking off his face mask, and he was asking her, "Do you know what's a can you name all the presidents?" I'm like, "Sir, you need to wear your face mask, like, you know, like, can you tell me? I will wear it back." I'm like, "Sir, like, really?" Like, basically, it felt like he doesn't believe in that conspiracy. The same thing that Jordan doesn't believe about it.
Ordered.
Oh, you know what happened with Ryan and Jordan when they met up?
I know Jordan got banned from an antique coin store.
A what?
The hell? So specific.
They thought he was like stealing or something.
Another story to tell.
Well, next time if like people take off their masks in the store, you should just have like a bottle of Lysol and just spray it in their face, just to disinfect them.
What happened? Can't hear your mic, Winston.
So what happened after is when the guy was
Oh, he's talking.
keep on announcing that it's like, can you tell me the 4 presidents, right? And I'm like, sir, you need to wear your face mask or you need to leave immediately, right? And out of nowhere, a customer said, I bet you're a Trump supporter, right? And all of a sudden they start arguing, and then next thing you know, his wife was like, stop being an asshole to this worker. I was like, damn.
You should record it and post it and make it viral.
Like, it wouldn't went viral. It's just the wife was like getting annoyed because it's like I had a feeling that her husband was definitely like a Trump supporter because I had a feeling. And then she wasn't. She was just like calm and chill. I don't know why her husband was like that. And then like a few days later, she came by and then come to apologize to my coworker.
At least she was nice about it. She was like a decent
Yeah,
human
yeah,
being.
yeah. She told me that her husband's like her husband doesn't believe in this conspiracy of
Yeah.
COVID and everything. Blah, blah, blah. But yeah,
It's just unfortunate those type of people exist.
yeah, it's intense. I just can't believe someone would made that video of Karen in a I Am Legend.
That
So funny.
is extreme.
Extremely. I was like, what's wrong with this woman?
no idea what the backstory is. I didn't read up on
I
it.
know. I didn't read it either.
But apparently, she was really upset about something.
Like, oh, and also on 4th of July, right? We close early at we close at 7, right? And then we had a customer come. I have a customer was calling on the phone at least like 7 times, and we're closed already. And then she comes up the window. Is like she's like, oh, you guys should be open already, and and like she didn't see the sign that says that we're open on 4th of July from 10 to 7. And then they were complaining about her. My manager, well, my MOD, basically, she was like, "Bitch, can you please leave? Like, want to go home." And
Called her
then
a bitch.
my coworker, my manager, my MOD, she was in the back trying to clock out. And then my
Clock out?
no, clock out as in clock out as in leave. And then my friend Alejandro, he went to the customer. It's like, no, we're closed, miss. And she's like, can I see the manager? She's not here, And she keeps on saying, I know she's here. And he's like, ma'am, or he's like, you need to calm down. We're closed now. We can't open, you know. And then like out of nowhere, she looks at the the times we open. She's like, oh, you guys are closed. And I'm just like, wow. What a dumb Karen. I didn't say it like I was still inside. I'm like, dude, are you blind?
She really wanted the fabric.
Yeah, people want fabric, I mean. And I hope we're getting a new location soon, because the location we're at is pretty bad. It's a pretty bad neighborhood. Cars gets broken, people stealing and stuff like that. We've been trying to move it, but I guess the company is not letting us. I mean, different district manager, we he said he's going to do it, but we haven't heard anything since.
Well, we have to find like a location that's open, right?
Because we're thinking about the location off of Otter Parkway, because that area, excuse me, there's a lot of businesses. There's Target, there's GameStop, there's a lot of other to-go restaurants, sushi and stuff like that. Except I was thinking like, when Toras when it went out of business right there, I had a feeling that something got to be like taken, but it was taken for like a furniture store. I'm just like, why? Who wants a furniture store at the moment, dude? Like, no one's gonna come in.
Oh,
I
maybe
really
they.
hope. I just really hope they move that area, because it's so sketchy at night out there all the time when we're closing.
Is it the store by itself in the parking lot? There's no other store surrounding it.
There's like small stores. There's a market. There's the Wrangler Barbecue. There's a pho place. There's a liquor store. But at night, it's so sketchy, because you don't know who's gonna break into your car. You don't know that when someone is in, like, when we're about to close, and there's one customer just lurking, trying to find something, and we're like, is this person gonna leave?
But
You
that person
know?
was gonna rob you, right? It
Yeah,
was a customer.
it was the customer, but the customer was really shady. Like, he wouldn't leave. It was like a Indian guy, but the way he act was a gangster. I was just like, he was just asking questions. Oh, do you guys have this? And I was like, no, dude, we don't. Stuff like that. And I kept telling him like, hey, we're about to close, but if you want to buy something, just bring it to the register. I didn't want to say it, like, I said it like twice, and my coworker's like, I don't like this guy. But we have a rule in our store. If someone steals something, We can't chase them. We can't chase them, or else we'll get fired.
Because
It's
it's
not.
dangerous for you.
Yeah, it's dangerous. Yeah, it's dangerous for either me, our coworkers, stuff like that. Because if we do that, it's either we would, I think, it'll be on their fault. Then we have to take care of everything, basically, and we don't want that to happen. So far, there's no incidents about that. Someone's checking someone for like what, a frat break or something like that.
Well, I mean, if you get shot or your coworker gets shot chasing that person, then they could easily sue Joanne's for like the incident.
Yeah,
'Cause,
exactly.
so if anything, they're kind of protecting. I mean, they're protecting mostly themselves, but I guess also for you guys, so you don't get into altercations.
Um, It's just like I haven't seen any incidents yet, so if it does come up, it's like, oh, okay, I'll leave that alone.
But then if there's no theft that you've witnessed so far, then it's not really that like
Not
bad of a neighborhood. Like when I was thinking like when you said bad neighbor, I was assuming more of like there's multiple instances of like break-ins or like robbery and like burglary or people stealing and shoplifting.
there. Well, they told me my other MOD, she told me one time, a long time ago, like there's a car got broke in.
Broke in.
Yeah, like a car got broken in the store. Because the entrance was used to be on the right hand side.
About the backstory.
But then I don't know.
Super yikes!
That was from a long time ago. Some car got
I'm pretty sure
broke in from the side door, and they had to block that area. And then they finally opened up the center of the door where people go in. Because that place used to be Vaughn's before I was born.
So like, can they get like more security people? Like,
So basically, loss prevention, they came out and checked out the whole area, and they said, yeah, you have everything that you need to like move to like a better location. And loss prevention like told the district manager about that, right? And we're supposed to do it, and they haven't done it since like all the incidents happened. And yet there's still no word about it. We've been wanting to move because the location in Isle Parkway is so much better.
Did you transfer there?
We're thinking about moving the store up there instead.
I mean, like you as an employee, can you transfer?
Oh no,
there?
the ones that are really bad that I heard that they don't follow the same rules is I've been hearing in Temecula. I've been hearing a little bit in Oceanside. I've been hearing a little bit in El Cajon. But it's just like, come on, you gotta follow the guidelines here. It's like, you know? Plus, my work is not that far. It's only like, shoot, I can even walk there. It's only like 10 minutes to walk there.
Do you walk there or just drive there?
I drive there all the time. It only takes me like 3 minutes.
To drive?
Yeah, to get there, yeah.
Oh, how far do you live?
I have like, so basically, basically like 3 blocks.
3 blocks.
I think it's 3 blocks, like, see. One,
How many feet is that, or miles?
hold on. I'm thinking. 1, 2. Actually, 4 blocks, excuse me.
You should walk so you can save more money on gas.
Yeah, I do sometimes. I walk sometimes. Sometimes I don't.
Save up for that Valorant Dragon skin.
Actually, I found out a way to like maybe unlock Omen and the other characters. I found a free way,
Which is
which is if you activate the agents, the what is it? Where is it? The agent contracts. You can get Omen, or you can get Breach, or Cipher.
Yeah, you just have to keep playing, and then eventually you'll unlock them.
Yeah,
are you gonna
I
get
just
Omen
wish they
next?
had character skins. It'd be so much doper.
Yeah, but they can't really change much because the shape of the character is like very unique to each one.
Yeah,
So
it's unique to me. Yeah.
if they were to add anything to it, it's kind of like distracting because each character has a specific kind of like color also to see it from afar.
Every character have their unique kind of way, basically.
I mean, the guns itself already are a little distracting, especially the new one, because the animation kind of covers up a lot of like just your screen with like the reloading, the colors, so many different colors.
I like the when you have that chain, that buddy thing, like almost like Call of Duty. They have this almost the same thing like that. That's pretty cool. That's what I like about too. But I can tell why they would do skins on guns instead of characters, because characters are unique. Especially when the new character that's coming out still leaked. I don't know much about it. All I know is her alt. That's it.
What does her ult do?
So her alt, I don't know if it's a he or she, but I've been hearing that when she uses her alt, basically you cannot, when your gun is dropped, you can't pick it up.
They're OP.
It's very OP. That's going to be very OP. Like you'd be like disarmed, basically.
Like you cut their hands off.
Not cut their hands off. No, no, no. Disarm as in like you you can move, but
Did they actually reveal the whole? I know that was like leaked, but I didn't
it's
know the
leaked.
details.
It's leaked. It's leaked. It's not like 100% yet. No, it's leaked. That's what I heard.
It's a rumor.
That's all I heard. That's just leaked.
So it's
But
like
if
they you slap the gun out of your hand.
yeah, it's like whoop. Oh, where's my guns? Oh, great.
I think in a way it would be interesting if they could find a way to put in a person that is like an anti-healer.
Oh
'Cause right
yeah.
now there's like 3 people that can heal themselves.
But my heels.
Like
Yeah, but
Phoenix,
like
Sage.
it's kind of ridiculous because like Reina is all just offense, right? And then if she can persistently kill somebody, she can persistently always heal, even though there's a downside where people will know where you're at. It's just the heal is a lot.
Yeah, for sure. Reina needs to get nerfed. Fuck that bitch. Too much. That heal is way too strong, especially on like pistol round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't kill her. Insane.
So there should be something with like anti-heal. I don't know exactly how they can do it where it's balanced and reasonable, but it'll be an interesting kind of concept for them to add.
I mean, I. That's why she's like what was it C tier? I mean, her health is nice and everything, but once you get shot, you're like, nope, done. I wish Viper's I wish her like her poison would last longer instead of going down to like 0 all the time.
What do you mean, like the wall or
No, her poison, like her
the
poison,
toxin?
her toxins. Yeah, I wish it was more better to like use. Like for example, Phoenix's wall, like it stays there for a while. Or Sages. When you use a Viper, like there's toxins going down, like how much percentage you have left. Like she definitely needs to be like that.
I mean, I don't know, but I supposedly saw also somewhere that they're potentially gonna do some changes on her again. Not probably in the next patch again.
I hope they do, because a lot of people tell me it's like, oh, Viper is like, oh, she's like D rank. Oh, she's C rank. She's a good character to me. I like her. I just wish her toxin could last longer.
We'll see what they do. 'Cause I think they just. I feel like they just needed to balance some things out because if they do some changes
Mark,
for
I'm
a certain
talking.
character, they have to see
Oh
how it
god,
affects
I'm
like the gameplay and
getting this guy at
everybody
the
else.
speed
And
with
like,
my friends.
Because everything needs to be balanced. Like when Reina came out, she was so overpowered, and then all of a
Okay.
sudden, like now with the new patch, she's just back to C.
what did they nerf on her?
Yeah, it kind of did. Yeah,
I mean, like, what did they nerf her for? Because you said
I don't know.
after the
Like
patch.
I think after the fact that when people try to use her, like her healing is like nice and all, but when she like she can flank and everything, but when like she just dies instantly from a headshot or anything, it's just gone. Even though she has her ability to like move around, like basically hide, that's not bad. But I guess a lot of people like said that she's only overpowered when she has her ult. That's it. And that eyeball, I kind of wish it was longer to throw. Like Phoenix's, um, Sage is slow, but that's how the cookie crumbles are.
The cookie crumbles.
Just what crumbles?
The cookie crumbles. That's how it goes.
The dookie crumbles like dried up petrified poop?
No, dude, cookie crumbles. That's a cookie crumbles.
Oh shit, I never heard that analogy before. What is that from? I keep hearing that.
Um,
It's from Bruce
shit.
Almighty, the movie.
I heard. I haven't used that term since I was what? Since high school.
Mm,
I think they use that phrase in the movie Bruce Almighty.
Right now, my feeling right now with work and everything for my mom is she just got the employment, but now I just found out that this might be the last month for her to get employment, and I'm feeling like, damn, it's gonna suck
Is
for
she
my
gonna
mom.
be let go?
No, not let go, but for like the employment, the she did the EDD basically.
Oh, unemployment.
Yeah, she did that.
Um, well, I guess it depends on like what the House is gonna do because if they actually pass the bill, it's gonna probably address like unemployment benefits again, where they might extend it until January of 2021, but that's only if it
Oh,
passes. So,
yeah, which
you
we
know,
don't know right now because I heard like one of the persons that works in the when in the government. I forgot his name, but my coworker told me that the second supplement check. I don't know if they're gonna do it because this I forgot his name, but he works in the government. Basically, he's like the main one that like votes on everything, I guess. But I don't know his name. That's what she told me, my coworker.
Right. So right now the whole idea is that they're trying to figure out how to address like the prolonged struggles of people that are out of work or like need the money and funds, because even though if they do another stimulus check, which is it might happen like in August with another 1,200. The thing is that 1,200 is not a lot to
No,
like
it's not. It's not.
live off of, and if they also extend the whole unemployment benefits of $600 additionally, like I think it was like $600 on top of what you would normally get for your unemployment benefit amount. The thing is that because if it does happen, a lot of people don't want to go back to work because it's like, why would I want to bother working if I can collect a paycheck here and not have to work? And sometimes the
I was
paycheck for
talking with
unemployment is a
my
lot greater than
friend
if I actually
Theon
have to go out and work.
of like the
for myself.
Chronicles of Dashy
So-
Star.
Technically, yeah.
There's also another idea that they're trying to figure out is like we are trying to incentivize people to go back to work that are like furloughed or are just kind of like hanging out in a way. They're trying to say or give out or offer another $400 on top of your paycheck to come back to work basically. But that's kind of stupid because the people that actually are already working and did not stop working, they're not getting any bonuses or like any pay raises for actively working through this whole pandemic.
Heal?
Yeah,
Go
Does it cure the
when I heard
leprosy?
about it, I'm like, wait, that's kind of
Probably,
unfair
dude.
for other people that are
Probably help with
Dude,
your
that
gallbladder
are
and
working
But
right
that's the
now.
cure to Corona right
Like
there.
for
and,
example,
it's,
me
you're
or
sitting
someone
on.
in the
Probably
the
in
industrial
probably-
Corona is the sun and bananas.
Oh yeah?
So people that are like,
Bananas?
Potassium?
um,
Yes,
Dude, how did we
potassium.
not know this? Yo,
basically
someone get Fauci on the phone
whole
right now.
essential
Fucking
industry
I've-
or people that are like classified as like essential employees,
Yeah.
essential workers, they are not getting anything out of this. They're
No,
just
we're not.
stuck. Like, oh well, it's nice that they still keep their jobs and everything and get an income, but for somebody that lost their job, they could be making just as much as those people that are like the frontliners. So it's almost like, why am I working so hard to put myself at risk and potentially get COVID when I can just get fired and collect an extra $600 every single week.
I mean, that's what happened to my cousin. He used to work for DMW.
I'm sharing all
and-
this shit right now.
And
Heal?
I remember
Let's
when he told me
go
like,
heal.
hey, they let me go because of due to COVID, and I was like, damn. But he did collect unemployment for a little bit, and then right now he's looking for other jobs at the moment. So I haven't heard anything yet from my cousin. Like I heard some mechanics as well, mechanic people. Even though there are some places of mechanics like you do
Auto
oil
mechanics?
change.
What kind of mechanics?
No, mechanic as in like car mechanics. Because my cousin he lost his job from BMW
Oh.
to the COVID.
What does BMW stand for?
I never really asked.
Black man's wiener.
No. And I think at the end of this year I'm gonna save up to buy myself a used car because my stupid brother let someone borrow the car, the Honda, which I was gonna work on the project.
Is everyone stupid?
Well, my brother he's the one that's doing everything wrong. Like, and my mom just and then so when it happened, I'm like, where's the car? Where's the car? Where's the car? I was like, I'll be back tomorrow. Okay, cool, be back tomorrow. Next thing you know, I see him file
Yeah, James talked to
police
me.
report.
Oh.
I'm just like, did the car get towed? He's like, yeah. I'm like, fuck, bro, really? Like he doesn't even care. He doesn't even care that this happens, and he just let it happen. Like, dude, really? Like, it's not even under his name. It's under my mom's name. Which
He's
is
your
even
older
worse.
brother?
Yeah, it's my older brother. Yeah.
That's unfortunate. I mean, he's not responsible enough to actually take care of other people's belongings. But
It-
I mean,
I mean, he
especially
doesn't.
with your mom's like car, it shouldn't really be taken so
Yeah.
lightly.
Well, he doesn't even care. He doesn't even really care. So when, like I said, when like if someday like my mom goes back to Thailand, and when I go back somewhere to LA, like I'm just like, dude, you're on your own, man. I can't do anything to help you, you know. Like, shoot, my car got stolen because of him too.
So is the idea to have your mom retire in Thailand?
Well, yeah, that's a deal. That's a deal. That's her deal. That's what she wants to do, basically.
Has she given you kind of like a time frame or like a deadline as to like when she's possibly going to go back?
The time frame is, I think, after COVID is slowly right now, because right now I heard Thailand right now is like 80% pre-COVID at the moment, because I think a couple weeks ago they just opened the school over there.
Or are they going to let Americans back in?
No.
So
Unless you have a Thai passport, then that works.
then your mom can go back.
If she wanted to, yeah, but at the moment right now, she doesn't risk to go back to the COVID. So, because in order for you to go back to Thailand and everything, you have to fill out a lot of papers, a lot. If you want to go back and move back to Thailand, it's a lot of papers. I heard that from my cousin.
So then you technically have your deadline possibly like a year or so before she was back. So then it's pretty much
Mine rock.
set in stone or settled that you're gonna go move to LA probably next
Yeah.
year.
Hopefully, maybe when this COVID like slows down and everything. Hold on, guys.
Oh my god, who are you sending this to?
Fucking random spray. This is beyond.
Sending it to?
Beyond. He's standing there in the back end.
Oh
What is this?
On still hookah.
Got him.
He's lit on hookah.
Oh, shit.
Is this a legendary
I'm coming
exclamation?
on
Oh,
that
shit.
one.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Parkour.
You're invited, you know, saying to come back in January or February. And when February about to hit, COVID happened.
When you watch like the show, there's like audition day 1, 2, and 3, and it's. Oh God.
Not right for each other.
It's whatever, you know. It
Okay, I'm gonna get ready for
just
bed.
takes time.
Good night, guys.
All right, Fionn.
Night.
See ya.
Later. Play later.
Tomorrow. Yep. Whenever. God damn it, Fionn.
Tomorrow and payday.
Payday?
Yeah,
Yeah,
payday
they got a bigger
tomorrow.
paycheck now. Since you work more hours, right?
Yeah, I just checked. I just checked my direct deposit.
You get taxed a lot or no?
Oh yeah.
Like how much percentage do you think it takes off? Like your take home
I'm not entirely
versus.
sure. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure. Because I remember when I did my taxes with them, you know how you do your W-2 form?
Mhm.
I took off at least like $20 when you wanna, when you do your W form, how much you want every time you get your paycheck, like how much
Hola.
you wanna take out of that. Just, I always put $20 all the time.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
You done your W-2 forms, right? Haven't you, Philip? When
Yeah.
you work, right? There's a spot where it asks
Oh
you
my
is
God, I
like,
was asking if I know how to do
oh,
a
how much
W2.
do you want to put
Good
like
lord.
on hold or take off like when you do your taxes? Basically, I don't know. I forgot. But every time I do that, I put like $20.
Why just 20?
Because just just a normal amount. We never know. I might need to use that for something in the
That's-
long run.
That's a withheld value. I mean, you don't have to put that anything away if you don't want to.
I mean, it's for me. I think I done it like that ever since.
no, I mean
And I
like
never had a problem.
when I say like taxes, like when you get taxed, your paycheck is taxed when you get it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so when you get like, let's say your paycheck, right? And then you get it, your actual paycheck, like it shows how much you're being taxed, like the federal and state tax.
Yeah. That I
Right.
know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
So
meant.
what's your net take?
Oh, okay. So I think when I got my first paycheck from Joanne's, I got almost like five. I got almost like I took off a lot. I got like 535, and it took off a lot.
You didn't see how much they took off?
No, I didn't
That-
see how. I didn't see who. That was my prediction because I was calculating how many hours I got. So we're calculating that with 15, stuff. So yeah.
Gotta check this then. Uncle Sam might be taking a bigger cut than you know it.
Because I calculate in my head when like,
Oh
even though I'm
god.
not good at math, but I know like I calculate in my head like, oh, how many hours I got? Okay, I get this much. Okay, all right. Oh, okay.
So, in your head, how many hours do you get?
So this week, I got what? At least. Well, my paycheck was big. The thing I didn't never ask is
God
when
damn,
does
this
the
guy talks a lot.
payroll end? That's all I never asked. And when I looked at my the direct deposit today, I'm just like,
Yeah, it should be
Oh,
2 weeks
shit.
prior to your paycheck when you get it.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's the payroll period.
because I never asked that. I never asked when the payroll ends. When I usually, because I didn't do direct deposit when I was working at Grocery Outlet, I usually get by paycheck. When I see all my taxes, the medical and stuff like that.
You get medical, like health insurance.
Yeah, I have health insurance. I have Molina Healthcare.
Molina. What is
Yeah.
it?
It's like almost like Medi-Cal, basically.
Medi-Cal or Medicare?
Medi-Cal,
The fuck is Medi-Cal?
but it's called Molina Healthcare.
That actually
Molina
exists
Healthcare.
though.
Huh?
Medical does exist.
Okay. Sorry, I don't know what
Oh
Medi-Cal
yeah, I don't
is.
have to pay it basically too,
Why not?
due to my heart condition.
Oh boy, here we go.
Because warfarin it's not cheap as well. Because I remember when my health insurance got canceled,
that
and when I get my this happened one time, but I didn't
It's taller than
when they got
the Burj
canceled, it's
Khalifa.
like, okay, that'll be $35. I'm like, wait, what?
Like egging him on with these stories.
I
Yeah.
was like, where's my health insurance? And then I had to recall and do everything, and I had to wait the next day to pick it up.
So if you put $20 withheld on your W-2, then how much does it go into your savings account? Like how much do you put in your savings account and save?
Like when I got my taxes, how much did I get my taxes? Oh, shit. How much did I get this year? This year I got about like 1,300.
Your taxes, like your tax return?
I
Yeah,
like to
Patrick,
ask him
yeah.
life questions to see if you can answer them, but it's just funny to see
For
him
my old job
struggle.
and stuff like that, I got 1,300. Usually when I do that, I usually save up for myself, and some of it I give to my mom.
But then that's just tax returns. Like, do you save any of like your check?
Hello? Testing.
Yeah, I save at least like
Brain
$100.
cannot handle. Testing the RT. I have like 3 fucking fans right now on the AC. So hot.
when I
here.
was a waiter, that was a different story.
I'm testing my mic real
Um,
quick.
When I get
Alright.
tips, I usually save like $5.
Hello,
I usually
hello,
save
hello.
like $5 tips.
Hello,
Usually
hello.
when it's paychecks, I usually save like at least like 120.
So then, like the rest of it, like what do you usually spend it on? Like, what do
The
you
rest of
do to
it,
treat yourself?
use it for myself. Bills, phone bill,
Ichi and theory crybaby
cable.
here.
I mean, internet. Excuse me, I don't use cable anymore. Some water bill, and then some of it to my mom. So that way my mom can buy like something or buy groceries or make her buy her something herself.
So you guys don't have cable TV anymore?
No, we just have internet.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then, what is your internet provider?
Cox Cable. Cox.
Love Cox.
Cox. COX.
Yeah, do you like it?
Yeah, it's pretty good, dude. Like I had Cox for a long time. Like
How
shoot.
long?
Oh fuck, bro. At least 20 years.
Real long.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's real long.
Yeah. Cause their service is so great, you know. Like the speed and everything is good.
How
AT
fast is it?
The speed of Cox are really good, I think, right?
Yeah. Like I forgot how much speed it is, but it's like really good. Like compared to AT&T and DirecTV, it's like it's really good. But I forgot how much it is. How much megabytes or stuff like that. You have
Megabytes,
to
yeah.
search it. Yeah, megabytes. But no, it's pretty fast. It I think it almost compares to
I'm
I
gonna
heard
quote that
people
shit out of
that-
context again.
it almost compares to Spectrum. That's what I heard.
Spectrum is garbage.
But I heard Spectrum garbage. But I'm just like,
I heard that from me. I mean, it sucks for us, but we fix it. It's, you know, Spectrum's a big company. I know Cox is a little more local in San Diego.
yeah.
I used to have Cox. It wasn't for me though.
Because the prices, huh?
Yeah, I just didn't love it. I didn't love Cox.
It's just really expensive, you know. It's just it is what it is. You have different Cox.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, go
I
ahead.
was able because back then, I pay like what? Right. So right now we only pay $70 a month
and it's actually
for just internet.
it's about same as us. But $7 for Cox.
Because back then, we had TV, phone, and internet.
TV, phone, home.
We had TV, phone, and internet. Dude, that was like 200 and what? I think $230 a month.
The Cox bundle. Right?
No, it's
Full
not.
package?
The package that we had back then, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But now, they did some stuff on since COVID hit. We only pay $70 a month.
For the whole package, the Cox package.
That depends if you have the internet. I mean, TV and stuff like that. Because the whole package with TV and internet and a phone, I heard that's like 120.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's your download speed for Cox?
If I remember, if I do like a internet test right now,
Yeah, screenshot that internet test and post it in Discord. Let's compare Cox to Spectrum.
Yeah.
I think
See
Spectrum's
how long
garbage.
it's up for too.
Yeah, it could be like maybe like better than average. Normally it's like average like 6 megabytes. But maybe it might hit like
That's
12.
too small.
I mean, like right now we have 100, but it's like it won't really reach there. But I think it's too much to take in versus Cox.
So MPS download is about 16.4.
16.4.
Yeah, and then megabits is
It's pretty good.
so upload is 24.5.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's a long uptime.
Yeah.
So it stays up for that long?
Mhm.
Damn.
It's above
I
average.
mean, that Cox seems pretty good.
Like it's worth it, but then at the same time it's like expensive, dude. Like when my mom had it, it's like so expensive. You
Oh,
know,
shit.
Like I
Your mom
remember
had
back
it?
then.
Wait,
No,
I thought they
it's
have it
under my
now.
mom's name. It's under my mom's name, but I take care of it. You know.
You take care of your Cox subscription?
Yes, I take care of the internet everything. I'm gonna screenshot another one here that I did a.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's so fucking. Why?
Well, you're like a big boy for taking care of that cough.
What's like what's the advertised amount of Cox you're getting? 100?
Something like that. Cause I did another internet speed checker.
What the
So
hell?
the
High
download-
speed internet. Go to speed test. Type in speed test.
Speed test.
Yeah,
speed test,
that's from Google.
That one. Okay. Yeah. That's the one that's the one I did for Google.
For Google.
For Google. I mean, here, let me do the speed test on this one. Okay, now it changed. What the hell?
IP address. Dude, there's fucking IP address. You guys already tell you that Cox?
Here, I'm gonna show you guys another one. Oh. This
No.
one.
Huh?
You were gonna tell him.
Yeah.
So it just changed out of nowhere. So it's like 92.9 megabytes download, and then
Megabytes.
29.5 upload.
This is MAC address. Pretty good.
Yeah. That's why I like Cox. We're gonna switch to AT&T, but I'm like, Mom, if we get AT&T,
Mom.
we're gonna be a little bit slower. Just to let you know. And she's
And
like,
I get it
"Nah,
fast.
This is mostly everyone that's gonna
nah,
have Cox
we're
or
gonna
what?
change. You're gonna change it." And then out of nowhere, I'm just like, I tried to like do some what was it? When I was on customer service, try to do some stuff here and there. Like, oh, where do I work? You know, I was like, oh, I work like here, or I used to work at Fry's, stuff like that.
What is
And I get
this?
like a
Sexy.
discount. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Sexy. Online chat rooms.
But normally it's like
He's in a chat room. Online chat
if we
room.
had like
I
TV,
know.
internet, and phone, it'd be like 200 and
It might
30 bucks.
records.
And this is why I like it because it's fast, it's reliable. There's
I can
never
talk about anything.
like-
Talk about
like-
fucking cock right now.
like trouble or anything. There are times like trouble if they do maintenance, and it's only maintenance for like until like
One fucking
Uh,
ass, dude. One ass.
till tomorrow. You know.
I always try to compare something.
But I love it. That's why I chose Cox. And my phone service back then I used to have Verizon, and I thought Verizon was really
I
good.
bet. Wait, can you get Cox phone now? You get a Cox service, right?
Yeah, but that's for like home phone though, isn't it?
I think, well, like Spectrum's doing like Spectrum Mobile, so I think there might be Cox Mobile. You like put in your pocket and take it anywhere you want. I mean, like, it'd be good. It's on the same plans. You can save money. But I could be wrong. I heard about it.
Whip it out.
I don't think. Yeah, I think you're wrong because I only see like home.
I'm so
Maybe
wrong.
it could be a different one. I'm not entirely sure.
I mean, I just heard.
Maybe
it was a Spectrum.
It could be like they're making it. I'm not entirely sure.
Why does it
but I
say so
haven't heard
like
anything yet.
condescending? They're fucking bitch.
It wouldn't be nice to have it all.
I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong.
Whip it out
I
and
think you're
very
wrong.
fast, like speed, reliability.
Because every time we have cocks, it's just like and it just like it's done. Like especially
What?
when you're down.
It's
Like,
done.
yeah,
It's like a race car.
It's like done. It's like it gets done in like for example, like if it's a song and it's only like what 1.50 megabytes. Yeah, just done.
1.50 gigabyte.
But when it comes to files, it only takes like maybe two minutes, probably 1 minute.
It lasts
How big's the
longer.
file though?
So it depends if it's like
Lord, he's fucking mind rot right now.
say 500 gigs or no, actually 300 megabytes. It will only take like approximately like 5 minutes.
For 500 megabytes?
I think, yeah. If it's a big huge file, then
What the fuck? It's
for example, if
fucking
it's
slow.
like a game, maybe about like when I downloaded what Resident Evil, like what 3, it only took like at least 20 minutes, perhaps, if I remember.
too fast for you to handle. Like, what do you do with all that cox? Like bandwidth.
I don't know. I remember we had like a modem that we had it for a long time, and then out of nowhere, it took a shit on us, and every time it's like, oh man, the internet sucks right now. What the hell? Because our modem.
Oh
Mhm.
shit on you?
Yeah, it took a shit. Yeah, it took a shit on it, so it was pretty bad. We were using it for a long ass time, and then we had someone to check it out. It's like, oh, you guys need a new modem.
Is that what the technician said? They needed to replace
Yeah.
your modem because it took a shit.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. And then I was like, and then my mom
What am I
got the new
listening to?
modem. I'm like, Mom, how'd you get the new modem? Oh, we rented it. I'm like,
Mom.
really? I could just buy one at Fry's for like new for like lower than that price.
Is that when you worked at Fry's?
Yeah.
Did you get a lot of computer parts for your computer when you're at Fry's? You get that discount, don't you?
Yeah, we get discount, yeah. I think the percentage of the discount was like at least 25%. I don't remember.
Do you ever meet anyone at Fry's when you're working there, like friends or something?
I met one of my friends. Well, he's he worked. I worked there before him actually. My brother used to work there before. My brother used to work there too,
Oh yeah.
and he used to work in TVs. My brother's an expert in TVs.
You have one brother, right, or what?
Dude, I have two. One's in
Oh yeah.
Thailand, and one is here.
So
with me.
the expert in TV is a stupid one.
Where my where he doesn't even care
Yeah,
about the
yeah.
car was stolen. Yeah. He's an expert in TVs. He knows a lot of computers too.
Oh boy, here we go.
So he gave you a 25-inch TV.
No, my cousin gave me that 20-inch TV, the Emerson one.
20-inch
Okay,
TV.
it's 20.
It's
I thought
20-inch,
it was
yeah.
25.
It's small. It's small.
Are you gonna hook it up to use as a second monitor?
I won't actually, because if I use a lot of power, my
I'm sorry.
So the bad thing about this house is that when we first got this house,
Oh damn.
when we first
Oh,
rented this
really?
house, the worst thing was when you plug in the freaking like the cords and stuff like that, Oh god, it's so bad. Like it doesn't detect it. Like the power doesn't detect it. You have to like loosen it all the time to get it right.
You gotta find a sweet spot.
You have to find a sweet spot and just like it's not like perfect. It goes in like, oh, there you go. We usually have to get either a power strip to use that, which is a lot easier.
Oh my
sometimes it can go
God.
in right, and you just gotta adjust. You can't
Yeah.
just fully thrust yourself into
Mhm.
plugging it in.
And sometimes like so my roommate that I helped her got that room now that she's living in. I told her like, remember not to use too much power, or else
Why are we
both
still
of our
here?
rooms will get shut off. That happened a lot with my freaking old roommate. It happened so many times. It's just like, dude, turn off your fucking fan. And then this old roommate of mine keeps on requesting me 75 for his deposit. I'm like, dude, you did so many problems. I had to split with you, so you get
$75?
$125. I gave him $125 because the deposit was $250. So I gave him $125.
Small fucking
because that
deposit.
splits even. Because he did cause so many problems in his house.
How many rooms are in this house?
So there's my room, my roommate's room, my brother's room, and then my other roommate's room, and then my mom. She has her living room. She lives in the living room.
So how many rooms is that?
4.
4 bedroom and a living room.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mine
And 2
not.
bathrooms. My brother has the main bathroom, the main bedroom with the bathroom.
How come your mom doesn't have like a room to herself?
She basically, how you guys were like back then, like a kid, and how you guys like your mom spoils you and everything. Well, my mom is still like that.
Oh, do tell. How
Yeah.
does she spoil you?
Dude, when I was small,
No, how does she
My
spoil you now
mom-
though?
she always like either buy food for us all the time. Like when she asked me today, it's like, oh, do you want me to buy you anything for food? I'm like, no, I made food already.
I mean, mom's supposed to feed you, right?
Yeah, but then like, does Paul want to eat anything? Like, yeah, he said whatever.
So then, how come you don't return the favor and spoil her and just?
Oh, I
spoil
have,
her?
I have, I have.
How do you
I have a
spoil
lot of
her?
times. Like when she has no money, I give her like $50 to go spend it with anything she wants, or either get groceries, stuff like that. When I was a monk, the biggest I ever gave my mom was like $500,
Mm-hmm.
and that was good because it like disciplined myself. My mom has a photo of me when I was bald. I should probably send that to you guys.
I'm okay.
No, like I was not wearing the outfit. I left, and I still have a picture of that. I took a picture with my uncle.
You can send it in Discord if you want.
Yeah, I was thinking about taking it on Discord. Yeah, I have the one when my uncle took me to the this buffet in Burbank.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. It had lobster, and it was only like 20.
Oh,
It was
lobster.
only $20 a person.
Pay for what you get.
So then, what will be like your ideal meal? Like, if you had like more like money, what would you like to go?
Oh, here we go.
Me?
Like a place or like a type
It
of
would be
dish?
it would be it would be like, I remember back then it would be me, Marco, or Mark Fuga. We were,
me see on mine, bro.
or Alan. We would always go to the Tajima's for ramen because that place is lit. This place is always good.
How much is that per ramen ball?
So for tonkotsu is about $10.95.
What would be the most expensive dish
Yeah.
or item that you would pay? You have ever paid or are willing to pay?
I think the most expensive dish I ever
That's not the
spent
question.
on maybe was at this where was it? I think it was called the Golden Spoon until it it got ran out of business. It was like $15.
$15.
It was a steak.
$15 steak.
Yeah. It was a steak with mashed potatoes and then
Oh,
I forgot what the other dish that came with it. I think it was sweet potatoes.
What kind of steak cut was it?
It was like a ribeye.
Can you get that like TGI Fridays though?
I missed that. I actually only went to TGI Fridays once.
TGI Fridays is more expensive now.
And that was when I got
What?
drunk for the first time.
TGIF was it wasn't like the greatest place, but it
wasn't
was
great.
definitely
It wasn't
the
great.
cheapest place.
There's like
when we're in college, we would go.
it wasn't great. I mean, I always see the commercials like, oh, dude, I want to eat here. And then it's like, oh, it doesn't look like it. It's like when you find it in the commercials, it looks good, right? And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh, what the hell? Doesn't even look like in the commercial. But technically, they use some stuff to make it look good.
So the most you ever spent on a meal is $15.
No, I think a Korean barbecue is the most expensive one I have ever done.
Yeah.
That was like $25.
So if money wasn't an issue, like where would you go? What's your ideal restaurant? Like, what would you eat?
If money was an issue,
Was not an
Wasn't.
issue.
was not an issue. This is a tough one. I will go to my favorite Thai restaurant, and that's in Black Mountain Road here in San Diego.
I mean, like, so does it cost like $1,000 a dish or something?
No, actually, some of the plates are like at least $20 per person, and the Thai tea boba is like $5.
So if you're
But
like a multi-billionaire, you go to your favorite Thai restaurant if money was not an issue.
I don't know. I never spent anything that expensive before. I never.
Okay.
Or have I? I don't know if I have or I have before. Like, I have to rethink it because.
Yeah, I mean, you say it generically. It's like, oh, the best sushi
Oh
in
wait,
the world or best
there's one
steak.
time. Have you guys been to Claim Jumper?
When I was 8.
Dude, I remember went there. Dude, I remember the prices were so high. I remember ordering. I was like, what? I think I was like 15 or 16.
Oh God.
I was kind of broke, but I don't know what I ordered, but we ordered like what did I order? I don't remember, but it was like I think it was like at least like what $18, and I exactly had $20 with me.
You
I
got
don't know what
$2
dish it
change.
was. Yeah,
The clam
for
chowder.
tips, for tip.
$2 fucking tip.
Yeah,
How much
I
do you
think
usually tip? Do you tip like 15% or like
15. It depends on the service, you know, because I used to be a waiter too, so.
so if they like what constitutes as like a bad service or like not worthy of a 15% tip?
It depends on the service, like if it's like really bad or like I remember my 23rd birthday or 24th, I don't remember. But I was eating at what's that one sushi place in San Marcos? Damn it. Forgot the name of it. Because it's expensive. It was expensive. The sushi was expensive, I know. I forgot the name already. I have to look it up.
It's not Miko Sushi.
No. That place is good though. I like the rolls.
Go sushi.
So I think ideally in life, you want to achieve kind of like at least to a point where you're able to just order anything without looking at the dollar amount and not have to worry about like, oh, if I can afford it or not. Because the thing was is that there was somebody that told me like a long time ago when I was like graduated right after high school. It's kind of like you wanna you wanna basically make enough comfortably that you can say that I want to spend a $50 steak and not have to worry about my expenses and not being knowing not I can afford to pay rent and my bills still. And that's something that I took it really to heart, and it was something very important to me because I don't want to live in a situation where I'm always constantly thinking about my income and how much I can, if I can actually spend it on anything. Because if I spend it on something that I really, really want, I probably won't be able to afford like rent or my bills.
Yeah,
Mhm.
understandable.
So it's something that I forever like in my I took it to upon myself that I really needed to go and you know figure out my financial like status and like needs
Yeah,
because there's a point where you're going to be comfortable where money is definitely not going to bring you more happiness, but money definitely solves a lot of problems, right? Like if I had money, then I don't have to worry about making ends meet of doing all these like paying bills and like rent,
Hungry.
all of this essential
I want
stuff.
food.
I can go and like I could buy a Valorant skin for $100 if I really wanted to. I can, but I don't want to because it's just not worth it for me.
No.
But I can, or like I can go and spend $50 on dinner every single day for this week if I wanted to, and not have to worry
Basically,
about.
yeah.
So it's just something that you have to really think about of like how you're gonna achieve that. Like your and my needs are like obviously going to be different, and it's different from each person. So your definition of like money and how much you need to satisfy yourself is going to be a lot different than my perspective of what I think is going to be a comfortable amount.
Me eating out and stuff like that is it's just like I love eating out, you know. And sometimes when mom made something, she gets pissed all the time.
What's the point of this story again?
It's like, how come you buy this? The number one thing my mom always didn't like about me was going to eat out all the time because she wanted me to save money, you know. And every time I hear that, I'm just like, uh,
Nag nag.
yeah. But I would understand, you know, like if I was a dad and made something for my
Dad?
son or my daughter, then yeah, you know.
There's nothing to do with the conversation.
But I love like all type of foods, you know. I'm never picky. I'm not like, you know, like when I want to go eat out somewhere, like with Ellie or my friend Josh, it's like, oh, let's go
Ellie?
here. Or what are you feeling, you know? Always ask. I just, you know,
Oh, what do you guys eat? What does Ellie eat?
Ellie eats like sushi.
Everything?
When there's a so
She's everything?
when no, she eats like a lot of stuff, you know, sushi,
Yeah.
ramen, curry, Japanese curry.
She's like everything then, right?
Not everything. Like she eats like a lot. Of stuff. I don't know much.
Oh, what if she doesn't eat everything? And what if she doesn't? What if she don't eat then? Like,
I don't know much.
what does she like? Oh,
I don't know much.
bro, she's your sister. I thought you should know.
Yeah, I know she's my sister and everything, but like I don't know like what type of food she always like. But I know when it comes to Tajima or sushi and stuff like that, I was like, oh, we're gonna get ramen. There's one spot
Eats
we
everything.
found because we always go to Tajima, but it was either me, Marco, you know, or Mark Fuba,
Marco?
Fuga, something
Mark?
like that. when you found this new place,
I don't
Ramen
know. I'm
Ryoma,
like so
there was
sleepy.
no
Yeah.
customers.
I was just
That
like
place was good.
talking
you know,
whatever
lit.
gibberish.
What
I
place
could
was it?
think.
Ramen Ryoma.
Oh yeah.
Their ramen was like way different. It's like they had like corn butter ramen. They had what else? Soy sauce soy ramen. They had different types,
That's
and they
soy
had
soy.
like
Did they have top
soy.
ramen?
No. We used top ramen, man. No. But it was really
Instant
good.
ramen.
I love it. And then when next week after, it was me, Ellie, and then Alan. We went. It was fucking packed. I was like, damn it, no!
Mm.
They found it.
What happened to that crew? You don't go out anymore? I mean, before the pandemic, I mean, right?
I don't know what's up with Alan. Like, he never messages
Here we
me.
go.
He just never says hi.
He's up there in the other channel. You should go talk to him.
It's by himself too.
Not until you just say, hey, what's up, man? You know?
I don't
At
know.
least just say hi. I mean,
I wonder if it's like a technical issue. It's like maybe he's like accidentally muted you because he's done it to me before and like James. And he's sort of dumb. Like he'll just mute people by accident. He has fat fingers, you know. Maybe that's the hardest thing as I think about it. You should give him a call, maybe.
I don't know. I just let him be, you know, have his space, you know. Even though, I mean, there was a good time I had with him, especially when we went to like Anime LA the first time. And that was so lit.
Maybe you should check up on him. You know. Like, I remember last time he was worried because you didn't respond.
Oh,
to
when
him
you
or
were
something,
sick?
so he,
Yeah, it's when you had the flu.
He was texting all
Alan?
of us
Yeah,
to see if,
fucking
like,
Alan.
we're gonna go. He's like, "Oh, have you heard from Winston? Like, I don't know. I haven't heard from him from like, you know, hours. So I was just like,
Like
really
days.
worried. I should go to his house to like check up on him.
You thought your
Sure.
brother like did something to you or something?
Yeah.
When I had the flu? Or
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, and he's like,
Oh.
"Oh, have you guys called Winston?" Like, I was like, "No, I don't have his number." He's like, "Oh, why don't you call him?" Like, I was like, "Alan, why don't you go check up on him? You're so worried." And he was asking us to do it. I was like, "Dude, if you care about Winston so much, go see him yourself." And then he went to go see you, I think,
I
right?
know.
Or he
I
was like,
don't be just like, you know, pulling the stunt where we're like, we have to go check up on you. It's like, he's your friend.
"Dude,
so
we live in LA. You live like down the street. Go
responsibility.
check on Winston yourself." But then, like, I guess I don't know what he did. But then, like, I think you came out like 2 weeks later. Like, "Oh, Alan's sick." It's like, "Oh, Winston's fun."
Yeah.
Yeah, I had like the flu. That's in December.
Yeah,
Because
That
he
pretty
was
bad.
telling,
he got mad at James.
messaging everybody.
got
Yeah,
mad at
mad at
James?
James.
Because like
For what?
James didn't want to like try to contact you, and then I was like, "Why don't you just contact him?" I was like, and James was like, "Why don't you just go drive over and see him, you idiot?" And they got mad at each other. So like, yeah, you see, like, Alan did have like a concern for your well-being.
I mean, now, well, when I was in the chat here, sometimes, you know, I was like, hey, what's up, Alan? You know, he just kind of mute himself so many times. I'm just like, okay, whatever, just be who you are, and just,
Yeah.
you know, I just let him be what he is, you know.
It's those guys. Maybe like they're playing Heroes of Storm. I try to talk to them. They don't like saying things sometimes.
But like the other day when they're gonna play Valorant with us, and they like, oh, no, we're gonna play Heroes of Storm.
Yeah.
Maybe you just need to talk to him in person, like, you know?
I was like, drive over.
Go over there and, like, talk to him, talk it out.
I don't know. It's just like
I mean, you're good
I
at
don't know.
relationships. You should be able to handle it.
I don't know. It's just like I mean, there are times like I supposed to pay him back and I didn't pay him back. I didn't pay him back for like a month.
Oh, maybe that's what he's worried about.
Yeah, maybe you should go in person.
I
to
did pay him back though. I did though. I didn't pay him back. I do stop by by the game and say like, hey, what's up, dude?
Yeah, so I think he's working too, so probably go visit over there.
Yeah. I mean, I'll stop by here and there sometime.
Yeah.
Just like pop in and say hi.
I think he's shy too. He's like, oh, I haven't talked to Winston. He probably doesn't like me. Probably what he thinks. And it's so weird, that guy, sometimes.
Yeah, he's just a little awkward.
Like, him and Randy are like best friends, like smell each other's farts, literally. But then, like, there's one time they didn't talk to her for like 3 years because something to do with like some wedding bullshit drama. Now they're like butt buddies again. So something like that. Like, you don't want to make your friendship with Alan be like 3 years prolonged too, right?
Yeah.
So it's like either you could be the better man or just wait for him to just ignore you forever. Like be the better man and say, you know, you just drop by in person, you know? He can't escape. He can't meet you in real life.
You're all adults. I mean, you guys are like what? At least like you're in your 30s, so
Yeah.
not like children.
And yet I look like I'm 21 though.
Okay.
I get that a lot so much though with my age.
Wait, what?
Nice.
I get that a lot with my age. Like I'm age 30 and people don't believe me. It's like, oh, there's some Asian genes, dude. It's
Is
just
it your
drink a lot of
appearance or is
water.
your behavior? Or is it a combination?
It's just a combination.
So you don't act like you're your age then?
Like at my age, you know, I'm mature, you know. But
Are
I'm always a
you?
kid at heart. That's how I'm always am. I'm a kid at heart. But I'm always like mature. I'm always like mature.
You like kids that
Especially-
fart?
What's that?
You like kids that fart?
No, I'm not like that though. I
Oh.
don't do that. I don't do that. I'm kid at heart as in like when I is either like play games or stuff like that, or you know, be funny and stuff like that. We're around other kids, like when I used to teach kids dance.
So the kids must love you then, since you're a kid at heart.
Yeah, yeah. And I just found out that
You're still
my
watching this
dance
shit?
studio that I usually
Marco's still
go
watching
to
this.
to learn, or sometimes they ask me to teach, to just reopened.
You should do it.
I'm thinking about it, but then like I don't know how weird it's gonna be with dancing with a face mask.
Yeah.
Because I saw videos of it and like, oh, it's not bad. I might go next week.
You love kids, right? So it's like easy to interact with them.
Oh yeah,
with
it's
them.
easy to react to with kids. You know, it's not
Yeah.
hard or anything. It's like a piece of cake. It's like, hey kiddo, what's
It should
up?"
be
You know?
hard though when you're working with kids sometimes. And they don't, you know, sometimes they don't listen.
Yeah, I get that. I've been there. You know.
It should be hard.
Well, yeah, I remember Boys and Girls Club. I had these two brothers where they always argue or hit each other, and I have to like sometimes like try to do something to make him like feel better and stuff like that.
Well, what do you do to make them feel better?
I like
Elmo.
that. Not Elmo. I wouldn't do the Elmo voice. I would talk to him. I would ask like, oh, you know, why is this and that? You know,
This and
what
that.
did he do? No, why did he hit you? Stuff like that. You know, did he ignore you? And then the other side's like, oh, you know, I mean, like, okay,
You hug them?
you know me better. No, I wouldn't hug him. I'd just like, can I get a high five, you two, and just learn how to behave. And sometimes I would be like, if you guys behave to each other, you guys get a like something special. You know,
What's
like
special?
special?
yeah. So when
Special ed.
when they did really well at the Del Mar Fair, when they performed, I bought them ice cream.
Oh,
Bought him ice cream?
Yeah, I bought everybody ice cream basically. I bought everybody
Did
ice
you
cream.
share an ice cream cone?
No. I bought everybody ice cream.
Fucking.
come over with ice cream.
Jordan wanted to share an ice cream cone with me and James one time. We went like to watch a movie, and then Jordan's like, "Oh, James, Philip, do you want to share an ice cream cone?" I'm like, "What the fuck, fucking Jordan? I don't want to lick that fucking ice cream cone. He fucking licked it already." And I was like, "No, I'm gonna pass, Jordan." Oh, more ice cream for me. Hey, James, do you want to share an ice cream cone? He's like, "Oh my god."
Oh wait, there's actually, I did spend a lot in one thing though. Actually, there is a place I did spend a lot
No, here's a new chapter to the story.
before. Well, this was with my first relationship.
I don't know. Okay.
Have you guys been at a movie theater where you just lay down and bring your own pillow?
I've heard of it, but
Wait, you laid it on the floor?
No, you lay. So there's seats, right, and then recliners, right, and you can
Okay.
bring your own blanket and pillow.
You bring
I
like
pick.
Like
I
it's a
think-
movie theater where you can bring your own
It's heck-
blanket and pillow, basically.
You bring like a body pillow?
No, this is when I didn't have a body pillow yet. I didn't
Wait, you have a
this
body
yet.
pillow?
Yes, I do.
I meant like a body pillow like for your legs. You put your legs on it, so it's like
You
don't
need a
touch
crotch
I have
pillow.
one. I have one, but it's a waifu pillow.
oh. Do you bring
You
your
put it on
waifu
your
to the
legs?
theater?
No, I don't do
That'd be
that.
cool.
But yeah, they had that in Carlsbad. It
Cringy.
was called Cineopolis. Movie for tickets was like for both was like $40.
So you pay for both tickets?
Yeah.
One for you and one for who? Who else
my,
went?
my ex.
Oh,
Just me
okay.
and my ex, yeah.
I did for your body
And
pillow.
we bought food, we bought like desserts and stuff like that.
You pay for that too?
Yeah. Well, no, actually, she wanted to like split it. She's like, "Are you sure?" She's like, "Don't worry about it." I'm like, "All right."
Mhm.
Yeah.
So is that the most you spent on a girl?
Yeah, I spent
Oh my god.
that place. I spent about like at least like I think it was maybe if I count $40, 80, about $120.
Oh, damn. Big
Yeah.
spender here.
It was nice.
You know when Phil and I went on a first date? We went to like Cheesecake Factory and all we got was entree. We didn't even get dessert or
Andre is
appetizer.
expensive for college
Yeah,
students.
their entrees are expensive.
Yeah, see, Wins is on my side.
Pretty cheap ass.
It's nice. Wait, did you guys ever? No, you guys never come up here for like, because remember we had BJ's. Do you guys have
Oh,
BJ's
shit, you
up
had
there?
BJ's?
Yeah.
You know that BJ's restaurant, right? That
Yeah,
place is good.
I had BJ's.
It's
Pazuki?
so good. Yeah, the Pazuki. Yeah.
You give BJ's?
No.
Pazuki's, right?
You like
Suzuki's.
BJ's?
They're good. I mean, that place is good. The restaurant, yeah. The delivery is pretty good too. I mean, not delivery, when you get to go. Excuse me.
To go.
But yeah, that's the biggest place I ever spend that for 120
BJ's?
bucks. No, the movie theater.
Oh. Like, damn, it's
But
one
that movie
expensive
theater,
BJ.
the movie theater also had like they had like alcohol too.
Alcohol? Which one?
Yeah, like alcohol, like drinks, like Jack and Coke
Jack and Coke.
or
Yeah.
AMF. If you guys don't, AMF, right?
Bowling
probably
alley.
No, it's called Adios. Adios, motherfucker. That was a good drink. I used to drink a lot
Oh,
back
I'm
then.
trying to silence the F word.
And there was like other stuff. They had other
Adios,
alcohol drinks
motherfucker.
there. Oh yeah, I'm not a beer person too. I'm more of a wine person and hard liquor. 'Cause I like
See
sweet
me
stuff.
like, yeah, you have a lot of wine? You like wine a lot?
Yeah, I like Moscato. That's one of my favorites. When I first tried it, I'm like, oh, Moscato's like so bomb.
I think a lot of girls like wine, right? That's why you like drink wine.
No, the reason why I like it because I like the sweet taste, like the sweet. I might,
Sweet. Most
Yeah,
wines are bitter though, unless you got like, a sweet wine.
like I just like the Moscato. I like it because it's flavory. When it
Not
comes to
grape
like,
juice, right?
what's that?
It's not grape juice, right?
No.
No.
I tried Cabernet Sauvignon.
Yo, Sylvia.
It was alright, but I need more of something that's sweet.
So you like a red wine?
I tried red wine. It was alright, but I need like something like sweet, like Moscato. But when it comes to like
Wine's a
Like-
fancy.
mixed drinks, it has to be Long Island, White Gummy Bear, or AMF, or I remember my second relationship. My ex bought
White gummy bear.
this drink called Sex on the Beach. I'm like, oh shit, this thing's lit.
Yeah, I mean they're called bitch drinks for a reason.
Yeah. I was like, oh, it's not that strong. I was like, she's like, yeah, it's not strong. I was like, oh, all right.
Would you like some cheese with that wine?
I never had that for that combination.
That's like a staple though.
Yeah, it's always been a
Like
staple.
whining and dining. What's up?
That sucks that some of the wine tasting places are closing too due to COVID.
You should just grow your own grapes and then just stomp on them and make your own wine.
You could do that, yeah.
You like to wine, like wine a lot, right?
Depending, you know. Um, like there's just one place I want to try it, but I never tried it yet because Ellie said it's so expensive. It's next to Cal State San Marcos. It's a brewery, basically,
Which
and
one?
it has food.
Oh,
I
brewery
forgot
has
the name.
food.
I forgot the name. It's right across the street from Cal State San Marcos.
You should just go and treat yourself.
Is
No,
it what's it called? Stone Brewery?
It's not Stone Brewery because that one is next to what was that? That one's next to
Chuck E.
in
Cheese's.
Carlsbad. Not Chuck E. Cheese, no. That was a fun place to work until it's just like
Didn't you get like molested by a bunch of kids there in the Chuck E. suit?
No, I did. I mean, I almost got punched twice because this kid was like, I was like pointing at him like, you better stop. Because I did not the birthday show, but like when Chucky comes out, you know, I usually throw tickets up in the air, right?
Oh,
It was like there's two kids, like they kept like pressuring me, and they kept like socking me almost in my stomach. But
You
I'm
like
like,
that tall?
stop. I'm like this, like I'm dancing,
Mhm.
and I'm looking at that down like this. I'm just pushing with my hand, like stop, stop. Like I'm dancing, like pretending I'm stop, like I'm dancing. It got me annoyed. It was like this freaking.
Gotta give them a hug.
Oh, I do that too. Yeah, I do that too. And sometimes when they ask, he's like, Chucky, can you do the dab?
Do the dab?
Yeah,
Dabbing? That was back in the day. When did you work
that
at
was
Chuck E.
back in
Cheese's?
like 2016. I started
Really?
working there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 2016. That's when I met Ellie
2016?
because my restaurant dropped. They let me go.
Oh, didn't your mom work? That's where your mom works, though, right?
No, it was another restaurant, a Thai restaurant, another Thai restaurant one. It was in Poway.
Hmm.
Yeah. Like I thought I told myself when I was at when I was like when I left the wedding business for a little bit when I went to work at Target, I'm like I am never gonna work in the food industry ever again, and all of a sudden like boom, I'm jumping back into it because it's so easy because I'm so used to it.
How are you so used to? Because it's like you work like working with food or like service or kids.
Service and the food. I was always a birthday singer.
Oh, so did you ever sing when you're at Chuck E. Cheese's then?
No. I'll be in a costume,
Hmm.
and then it would be like the birthday party song coming on.
Yeah, you should do. You could stream me like you're dancing and singing.
I'm thinking about doing that next week.
Oh, why don't you do it this weekend? You have time, right?
This weekend I have a thing with Amory.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When are you
And a
gonna bring her
group
in
of her.
Discord?
Huh?
You should bring
She
her in
doesn't
Discord.
use this. She doesn't use
You have to use
Discord.
it.
She doesn't use it.
Who's Emery?
Anne-Marie.
She's not a gamer.
Oh, Emery.
I mean, like, you don't have to be a gamer to be in here. We just chat.
Yeah, I told her, and then like she's like, nah, I'm good.
You know, yeah, like
Because
Discord.
because the thing we have another group of people that we talk to as well on there, not on Discord, but on like on Zoom. The people I talked on Zoom, we usually do like fun stuff. Like the other day, we were playing Mat Gab. Oh God, that was fucking hard.
Go to sleep.
And this weekend we're doing karaoke.
Online karaoke.
Yeah, on Zoom. Yeah.
You should stream that shit, dude. You could stream it.
Actually, she records it.
Oh yeah, you should record it too for your viewers. Just do on just chatting, just talk.
But it's not my I have to ask the people that I hang on Zoom if I stream it. I have to ask them.
I mean,
That's
like you don't have to
why, yeah.
show them. You just like on your stream, you just have the audio.
Yeah, but I don't want to like do that because some people have privacy and stuff like that, so I don't want to do that.
Oh yeah,
Be fun,
That's
but-
respectable.
Yeah. Because these people I meet off of Zoom, those are people I met off of the single night thingy, that speed dating thing, basically. You working? You off tomorrow or?
I am off tomorrow or today actually, whatever.
So you have other Fridays off,
every other Friday.
or is it every Friday or other? Fridays?
Every other Friday.
So every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Because like typically in the salary work week you work 40 hours, like 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, right? So 4 weeks a month. That's 40 hours a week, right?
Wait, so basically in the computer industry, working 40 hours is the main thing, right? When it comes to retail or
Computer industry.
what, like Best Buy and stuff like that, that's 32 hours.
Yeah.
I'm right? Okay.
Well, he's not in the computer industry though.
I don't
Like
want
that.
to
Well, I will basically like IT basically.
He's not in IT either.
Then what you work in, Philip? Like what's? Because I thought it'd be like computer or technician, stuff like that.
Nope.
That was in college.
Oh.
Research and development, product management or project management.
In like what perhaps like some kind of
Like physical sciences and chemistry.
Oh, okay.
Does he know?
That's
No.
interesting.
Yeah, so typically, when you're considered professional, it's a terminology in any industry for any career. It's you work like you're a salaried professional. You work minimum 40 hours a week, and then you get paid.
Okay.
You get paid per the year salary, right? So I mean, if you translate it to hourly, it's like it's way different. But salary, like let's say if I work 3 hours a day, I still get paid the full amount of 8 hours of work. So
I see.
So let's say like I work for 40 hours a week minimum. That'd be like 8 hours a day, right? 8 times 5 is 40. So instead, people work 9 hours a day, but then every other Friday they get that Friday off because that extra hour per day adds up to 8 hours. If that makes any sense. So basically,
Yeah,
we're
it makes
still
sense,
we're still doing the 40 hours total, but then we work a little bit longer on other off days like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But then it doesn't really matter to me because I work like a minimum like 12 hours to 14 hours a day. Right? Yeah, like right when I wake up, like I start my work because I, emailing whatever on my phone. And then that's why I'm in the morning. That's why I sleep late on the weekdays because I don't have to wake up. Technically, I could wake up whenever I want, like around maybe like 9 or so. But I'm still like working at 7. I just like, oh, there's nothing to do. I'm just gonna go back to sleep. It's like I'm still technically on the clock, but then I'll go in the building for like 8 hours after that, and then come back. That's why I come back late, get on late or something. I'm working like literally 12, 14 hours a day.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean it's not like laborious work. Like I say, for example, like retail or service industry, like you're actually on your feet doing stuff. Like for me, it's like mostly on the computer, like and having management discussions or planning stuff.
Yeah. Wait, Connie, what do you do?
I do buying and planning. So, like, if like Joanne's will have like a kind of like a headquarters where they would have people that buy everything in bulk for you before it gets allocated and distributed out to like individual stores, like your
Okay.
store or
Mhm.
like a store in LA or a store in like San Diego.
Yeah.
So for like a buyer, they buy everything and plan it out for like, I don't know, for me at least it's like within the next 6 months. And most of the stuff are usually created and made in China. So China takes about 40 days to produce. And then after it gets produced, it needs to get loaded into a container and it goes on a ship. And then once it goes on the ship, it comes and travels overseas to the US and then it gets offloaded and then placed in the warehouse. And all of that needs to be planned out accordingly so that it makes it to the individual stores on time so you have it in stock. Otherwise, you know, your particular fabric runs out and there's no like reorders of it or backup coming in, then obviously the customer is going to be mad and then it's going to be an issue with like the store not having it and supplying it kind of thing. So there's a lot of planning to do and making sure that there's a lot of quality control too to make sure that the overseas suppliers are making it correctly and in the correct color, like for whatever quality it is. Because if you don't check that and make sure it's like doing a lot of QCs, like things can go wrong, like easily go wrong. Like for me, it's like with a lot of light fixtures, right? So if the wiring was wrong or there's like a scratch in like the the light bulb, then we obviously can't sell that because a customer is going to receive it and they'd be like, what the hell's wrong with it? It's had scratched or dented or it's not even lighting up. So with that, it's like you make sure that the suppliers are doing the right thing and like QC checking everything and then making sure and following up that they're going to ship it on time. If they're not going to ship it on time, what are the options that we can do to either expedite it or figure out a solution as to how we're going to get the supplies in on time. If not, then is the customer willing to wait for a delay and like orders to come in, and yeah, and then making sure like they're giving us the best cost because you want to be obviously you want the lowest cost as possible so you could resell it at a higher cost and make that marginal profit. So it's also a lot of sourcing too to make sure that we get the best suppliers for the best cost too.
It's really interesting.
Yeah. So it has a lot to do with numbers, just cost, um, planning. You plan out everything so all your warehouses are not like jammed full of like trucks coming in with like a bunch of shipment. It's like you don't want to load up one day with all your Amazon packages coming in and you don't have anywhere to put your boxes. You want to spread it out evenly so that you have like enough space to maintain your boxes when you receive them at your house or wherever you're receiving them.
Mhm. That's a really interesting job. There's another job I did as a waiter, but after I did another job
Oh
with my
boy.
ex. You know how you guys buy you know how the purse industry right now it's like totally bankrupt now? Like Louis Vuitton, Coach, and Michael Kors and all that. So back then,
Mm.
my ex would ask me if we want to buy like bags from like for example Nordstrom Rack and then reprice it and send it off to Thailand. And doing that
The fuck?
was basically first time doing it was kind of sketchy, but then after we do it for a while, it was worth it because we would buy like a Coach bag, for example, one Coach bag would be like 120, right? And then when we looked it up at the price, like online or eBay and stuff, and we sell it, we would price it at 300, and we sell it overseas to Thailand. Basically, her sister up there would like do that and sell it to customers like that. I used to do that as well. That was a pretty fun job for a little bit.
Fucking illegal.
Right. So then think of that, but like a larger scale, where
Yeah.
you're like spending thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars on like a purchase order. So
I can see that.
and it's for a company, so it's not for yourself.
Yeah, exactly. And Amway was pretty fun
Amway?
for a while too. I did that for a year.
No one asked, dude. No one.
Even though I did went to the headquarters too.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
It's in my I have it in my pictures. I went to the headquarters too.
Oh, yeah, put it on Discord.
Like when I went to headquarters, it was so nice. Like you get to was it like see everything, how they make the medicine, how they make vitamins, stuff like that. It was really interesting. And the history of Amway.
Amway. Cool, yeah. Post that picture in Discord. I want to see. I want to get the chance. We're gonna have the bed, Winston. We'll probably talk to you tomorrow or whatever.
I'm ready.
Are you gonna stream right now?
I'll probably stream for a little bit.
Okay.
Because I promised this 13-year-old I would teach him like all the maps where he needs to be and stuff like that. And I will tell you guys another story because I streamed last night, and this kid tells me there's this. It's on my stream basically.
13-year-old.
There's this girl that's just playing. Oh, there's a girl playing, right? And he was like, "Oh, so this guy, he's a dancer, he's a singer, he's a guitar player. Oh, he's the nicest guy ever." I'm like, this kid. Oh my god.
The fuck? Oh yeah, show me the clip. I want to see that clip. You're talking about it. You clip it?
I'll clip it. I'll clip it later tonight.
Okay. Yeah, clip
It'll
it.
be up. All right.
All right,
guys.
see ya.
There. Night.
Alright.